Hello, we're gonna start in a few moments, so sit tight. Hello everyone, Zachman Awesomeness here. Welcome to my DDLC Plus stream. Hello there. Yeah, I am a bit late to the party. Everyone already beat and 100% completed this game as a whole. That is understandable. I have gone over and played it myself. Played the Switch port myself too, so I got a lot farther. I'm close to being 100% done over on my Switch copy of it too. But well, today I'm gonna be streaming DDLC Plus again. So sure you won't. So nothing to be seen at the moment for now. Let me see now. It's a little. I'm a little out of proportion right now, as you can see. I am in sorts of a mess, as you can see. It's a little messy right now. As you can see, this is a little messy right now. As you can see, it's pretty messy. Pretty messy. I am indeed late to the party, but it's not my fault. Honest. Anyway, Anyway, so based on the wallpaper of the day, doing the wallpaper of the day. Oh, Judas Priest. Well, based on the wallpaper of the day, we're doing Yuri's Root. As you can see, I mean, it ain't much right now. So, the last time I did this, I completed Natsuki's route in its entirety. So her scenes are now visible as unlockable screenshots. And Sayori's CG, third CG, for completionist sake. Anyway, so we're gonna whip. Let's get started. Without further ado, without any further ado, let's get started with the main story. Again, start with the main story again, because it's gonna take a long time to load. And there we go. And here we go. I apologize for being late to the party. That is a smooth. The smoothness gets me every time. The smoothness gets me every single time. Okay, so Yuri's Root. We're gonna do Yuri's Root now. So, just gotta find the right ones for the special stage. Just gotta find the right words that Yuri finds to be feasible. And it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be an extremely tough one. Why that's the case, I don't know. Cause you know, some of these some of the words look like it belongs to someone else. That's the trick. That's the trick. That's the big trick right there. There's some words that belong to somebody else. Yeah. Well, you'll see me do that more often. Because, we're not doing Sayori's route yet. We're not doing, the Sayori route right now. I want to do Yuri's route. I already completed Natsuki's route, and I'm doing Yuri's route now. And in the vanilla, Natsuki's route cucks Yuri, and Yuri's route cucks Natsuki. We know that. So, oh dear. You know, getting a perfect for each of these chibis is not, like, extremely challenging. Trying to achieve the perfect poem for one perfect poem for each. That's going to be a challenge right there. That's a big challenge. That's a big challenge. That's the biggest challenge of them all. The biggest challenge ever. Why it's a really big challenge, I don't know. And there are trick words. There's a bunch of trick words here. There is an assortment of trick words here, I must say. So, yeah, that's a trick word. That's a trick. That's trick words. A bunch of these words are tricks. But in the Act 2 territory, it would be better. It would be somewhat better in the Act 2 territory. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. You're not supposed to see that yet. Not supposed to see that. Or do. I don't mind. It's just, I'm a little crazy with things, that's all. Just a little crazy with things, that's all. Sorry about that. Just want to check and be sure that I'm... Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway. Sorry about that. 2 viewers? Okay. 2 viewers, that's good. See, that's a trick word right... That's another trick word right there. That's another trick one. A lot of these are tricks. A lot of the words here are tricks. A lot of trick words. So, yeah. So I'm already aware of the... Yeah, this is all the same, so I'm gonna skip whatever's the same. Okay, Yuri route start. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri. Okay, Yuri route start. Okay, Yuri route start. Ah. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, but how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zoc? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah. I totally forgot you're into these things. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be more naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. The Yuri route's gonna be forced into anyway. I could just wait and do the Yuri route until Act 2. But why not? Well, the CGs are the same. I could do Yuri's route in Act 2. But I feel like doing it in Act 1 instead. Even though Yuri's route will be forced upon in Act 2. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I suppose so. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Here. Are you ready? To turn the page? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Yori, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. But Zark, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing when you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? I just realized Twitch is doing a lot better than YouTube. Twitch is doing a lot better than YouTube. I might stream future DDLC Plus streams on YouTube from now on. I might do DDLC Plus streams on Twitch from now on. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. By the way, did you remember? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's the same. This is a good... Sayori's is the same. Okay, so definitely Natsuki and Yuri's phrases seem to be different. Let's see. Let's hear her hate response for this. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. To each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Yeah, we know that. And post response is good. Post poem response is normal. And now for Yuri's love. The response for Yuri when she loves the poem we wrote for her. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant, I think I got a ping. 1 second, please. I got a ping. 1 second, please. I got a ping. 1 second, please. Let's see what I'm up against. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Something changed. Okay, something changed. I guess I'm gonna go solo today. I'm gonna go solo today, probably. I don't have time. If I try and do share screen stuff on Discord and all that, there's just gonna be chaos like last time. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Same. Eh? Okay. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Zach. Me too. And I probably don't expect Monica to be any different. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metamorphical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get someone out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You'll do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Same. And then everything else is the same, including the boss. Including the boss battle. Including the whole boss battle scenario. Hey, Nutzel. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion's different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something real personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poems were cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But, Natsu, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Not Doki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. So she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your face, all your faces right now. That's okay. She really didn't need to do that. Everything alright? I am so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how can anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, sir. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. And the rest of it plays as normal. And the rest of it is normal. Okay, back to the special stage. Yuri Part 2. For, Yuri Part 2. Because why ever not? Sheesh. No Yuri words? Come on. Where's the Yuri words? Finally, there we go. Come on, where's the Yuri words? Where's the Yuri words? Darn. Not a great start, and I didn't make a save state either. Sheesh. Oh well. As long as I, yeah, as long as Yuri jumps for the majority of the stage, I should be good to go. That was a misclick. That was a misclick right there. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. Well, that was a misclick right there. That was a misclick. This whole scenario is pretty much the same. Gonna go do the whole scenario again. Yuri Part 2? Yuri Part 2. Yes! Yuri Part 2. Let's go. Hey, Yuri. Hey. Ah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Where are you two off to? Yeah, Yuri was going to make some tea, so... We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Zaku in the club activities? I I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Zach. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people at that. So like, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? 'Cause nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Zark, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Zark, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Does not apply to me. Anything is fine. Very well. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even when I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Zark. 'Tis very endearing. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's so. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I have some chocolate as well. I can't see too well. Your teacup. Sorry. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Well, in that case... Hey? Yeah. Did I just... Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Ah. Okay, at everyone. Well, gah, it's time to share poems. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. I'll, I'll, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com. No thanks. No thanks. No thank you. Boy, don't you like when that happens? Don't you like when that happens to you? You wrote this for Yuri? Holy crap. So Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com. No thanks. Not right now, anyway. Darn. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a lot better. Writing's like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I perish. Haha. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm gonna write until I perish. Let's see. How about Natsuki's second hate response? See what the next hate response does. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're just forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Don't tell me you're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? We talked about, and keep your voice down. You know Yuri will love this kind of this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I'm so done with you. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, that's the second hate. So we're on our bad side now. Let's see what you've written for today. Do you like it? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Huh, even your close friends? Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do, if it's with you. Okay, so I would not be seeing this if it was for the Natsuki route. Since we're doing Yuri's route, I'm seeing this. Raccoons. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. It's a lot more metamorphical. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things can make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. These really aren't many people like you, Zach. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. I can't imagine Monica's being any different, but let's go see it out anyway. How's your writing going? Oh, it is. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for the day? Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Same. And then the whole thing is pretty much exactly the same. Okay, we're all done, right? Something extra planned today. So if anyone comes sit in the front of the room, is it about the festival? Sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I have a feeling that I've seen this already. I have a feeling I saw this part already. Let me fix that. I have a feeling I already know this part already. walking home with Yuri, huh? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? Haha, you admitted it. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, special stage. Again. Yuri 3. So, I guess maybe this is the time I try and do, let's try do perfect this time. Let's try this time. Let's try this time, eh? Let's try this time. See what happens. Are we gonna get far? Let's see what happens. See if we could do perfect Yuri while we're at it. I have a feeling. I could feel it. I could feel perfect Yuri. I could feel a perfect Yuri poem on the horizon. I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel it. Perfect. Great. I got the perfect Yuri poem. Challenge complete. Perfect Yuri. Challenge complete. I want to see this part again. That's my favorite part. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I don't say I don't like it. What do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. That joke makes no sense in translation. Ha. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. And then all else is the same. Yeah, all else is the same. But we're doing Yuri's route. We can't see the gameplay, or I in this case. Fart! Oh, barnacles! 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 Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Well, sorry about that, folks. Well, sorry about that. We're, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's try it again. Sorry about that. Let's go over this again. 'Cause, I accidentally forgot to change the thing. I forgot to change my source. Dagnabbit. And I did not make a save state. And I did not make any save states for that. Holy moly. I can't believe I forgot to fix it. Can't believe that actually happened. Holy moly. Don't worry, we're gonna try and do this. We're gonna try this. Too many Sayori words. Too many Sayori words. We'll get into this eventually. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take, but bear with me. Alright? Bear with me. I apologize for that. I apologize about that. But we'll come back to this. Don't worry. Don't go anywhere. I just had a pretty strange day, that's all. It's a pretty strange day that I'm having so far, that's all. Man, I'm not doing so good with the special stage. Well, I got Perfect Yuri out of the way, so I don't have to worry about that. I got Perfect Yuri, so I don't have to worry about that. I have no idea how long this is gonna take because obviously what did you miss, Nick? What did you miss? What did you miss, Nicky? What did you miss, Nick? What did you miss? What couldn't you see? Yuri's second CG? The whole, skip everything. Yeah, skip everything. Yeah. It didn't activate. The skip didn't take effect. We'll come back to this. All right. It shouldn't be too long. I just gotta make all the selections again. That's all. I just gotta do the selection thing again. That's all. I'm just gonna skip ahead what I already looked at. And then, have a very bad time at the special stage. Cause I don't know. Some words unlock images, so yeah, there's that. Just gotta figure it out. Just gotta figure out which ones belong to whose. And some words are trick words. Some of these words are tricksters. Some of these words are tricks. So, what are we missing? Yuri 2? So, Yuri 2? I guess what we're missing is Yuri 2. Well, I already read through everything, so... I read through everything already, so... Okay, so, I think we should be good now. We should be good. We should be good now. Just in case, I'll do the second hate response again. I'll admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems until you're on Yuri's level. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty... I am so done with you. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, then don't show it to me. Ouch. And yeah, everything is the same, yeah. Or Yuri's like poem. So, what did you miss, Nicky? Nick Lump? What did you miss? Is there something that you missed? I know I already saw this bit. This part's already there. Let me do that. Let me get through that. Let me try that. Okay, special stage. Okay, the third special stage. We should be back to where we were now. We should be right back to where we were. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, there's one for speedrunning the special stage, if I recall correctly. So there's one if I... Am I doing the one thing I should... I forgot what I was going to say. Who likes the dreams? Ah, Yuri likes Dream. The speedrun. The infamous Minecraft speedrun person. MLG Minecraft person thing. Something. Of sorts. Why am I picking words that are not Yuri? Why am I picking non-Yuri words? Why am I all of a sudden not picking Yuri words? Why am I all of a sudden not picking Yuri words? I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. Okay. We're right back to where we were. Phew. It didn't take very long at all. Phew. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Sorry, Nick. Sorry for not showing the gameplay. I'm an idiot. But if you prefer to show what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something bad happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Zach, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they be going on out inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends after all. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. At least the Twitch chat still works. I'll give the Twitch chat that. At least the chat still works. At least there's that. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. You ready? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. As long as we're here, why don't we do some breathing? Well, as long as you're okay with it. I'm taking Miss Mind off of it anyway. We already did Yuri too. Okay, everyone. Why don't we share our poems now? Yes, obviously everything is the same for Sayori and Monica. Yeah, obviously everything's the same for Sayori and Monica. Hate 3? Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Sorry about that. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. Another ping. 1 second, please. Another ping. Come on. Where's the ping? Come on, why don't you scroll? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nowhere concerning. Oh, it's, nothing of concern. Well, music is playing. Now, what was the ping? What was the ping? Let me check and see what the ping is from. Oh, okay. So it looks like someone's playing Super Mario 64 using real hardware. Very nice. Someone's playing Super Mario 64 on real hardware. Nice. 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 It's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who will always put a smile on your face are deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, sir. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write, but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That's I really understand what was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Zark. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. So rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I say, well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yeti. And if all people don't see it that way, then screw 'em. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I'd say that I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Yeah, Yuri's special poem. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Does this one mean a lot to you? I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. You can... the poem is... You mean I can keep it? I'd love to. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return a favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you'll do a good job. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. I doubt Monica will be any different. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit for the festival? Your style's gotten so refined. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully sus. It's kinda sus, you know? Spending time with her in the clubroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, I got you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? This is the same. So for this scenario, Yuri's route. I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? That's okay. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Zark? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay, okay. So, that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Zaku? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you? So? Not so? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Zark picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. Yes, it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Okay. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Saturday. So, in this headcanon, it's Sunday. But in my headcanon, this whole thing takes place on a Saturday. So, I'm gonna translate this to my headcanon. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, that won't be a problem. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Zark. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, don't you? Do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there's to it. Do you believe me? I believe you. And I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Sunday in this headcanon, Saturday on my headcanon. Yeah, I am too. Sheesh. Yuri's coming to my house on Saturday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. No telling what might end up happening while we're outside school. Yeah. In my headcanon, the whole Yuri scene takes place on Sunday. While in the original headcanon, it does take place on Sunday. So MC chooses which one. But in my headcanon, he does both at once. He does it both. He helps both. So in my headcanon, the MC helps Yuri bake and stroke. In my headcanon, MC helps make banners and decorations with Yuri on Saturday, and on Sunday, MC helps Natsuki bake cupcakes on Sunday. So, and then Monday's festival. But it didn't turn out so well because Sayori and Yuri went crazy. And Moniko was responsible for all this. So that's gonna take effect. That's my headcanon, which is the events of Sequel Club. This all ties into 1 year later, Sequel Club. Remember that. Remember that. We'll be playtesting Sequel Club after we complete the main game. The main story of the whole game. Yuri? Ah. And we got her upscaled turtleneck. The upscaled turtleneck outfit. Very nice. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried on more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think that for some reason. Let's go inside. I see you bought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And you did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Pretty much. At least I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I'd be real embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry about that. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lightning, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper to use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mind of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Well, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. My cursor is showing the toilet sign. Don't you think that it will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you do seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we could fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'll also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I know you're so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well... What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Hey, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and a feeling of danger. Maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ha ha ha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be until I asked. Well, I think that suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is. Isn't it? Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Whoa. Ah. Ow. Ouch. Why'd you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It could cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. You ready? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I think you're overreacting a little. Alright, you know what? What was that? Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Haha. I knew that'd be a bad idea. You're so weird, Zar. Eh? Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. After we finish attaching the paper, blah blah blah. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yeti. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. You ready? Yeah. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. If you say so. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even when it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? I think I feel the same way. I knew you'd understand. Sorry. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. Not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Not pictured. Droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Here. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Oh, that's most wholesome Yuri scene. Very nice. MC is still wearing his uniform. Or is that MC's casual outfit? Well, it looks like MC's still wearing his uniform. In both, it's kind of like MC is still wearing his uniform in both festival preparation routes. Kind of looks like he's still wearing his school uniform in a way. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. That should do it. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Nah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I could do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. Well, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be too disappointed or anything. Okay, here we are. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. We could do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you're only going out much. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... you're very thoughtful, Zar. I kind of like that about you. Okay, I can definitely tell Yuri's wearing lipstick. I could definitely tell Yuri is wearing lipstick. I could definitely tell now. The upscaled graphics, I can definitely tell Yuri's wearing lipstick. Well. Oh, Sayori. Sayori. Ah. Hi. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. That's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, and then everything else is still the same, albeit Yuri is mentioned instead of Natsuki. So, what happens if we just say the iconic line? The iconic line that makes everything go bad. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me, I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Ha ha ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. So you're alright? It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish? So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all, so... Ah! So you alright? So, that's pretty much the end of Yuri's route. This is the end of the Yuri route. So, the only route that we have left is Sayori. So, that's pretty much it for Yuri's route. Very impressive. I really enjoyed Yuri's route. I now know some things that I don't know about. What happens if I say that I don't want to quit? No. There's actually an achievement for that. There's actually an achievement to resist exiting the game. Omega lol. Omega lol. It's actually an option. There's actually an achievement for resisting to exit the game. There's actually an achievement for not leaving the game. For refusing to exit the game to its unique desktop. To exit the virtual machine. Very interesting. Funny. So, I guess what we're doing now is I think that's gonna cut it for today. So let's go ahead and go back to the virtual machine desktop. So we got two more. So we got more sides. We got some more encore tales to tell. We unlocked more encore tales. Very nice. We got some more encore tales. Nice. Got more encore tales. And we got the Yuri Root poems. And we got Yuri Root poems. We got all the root. We got Yuri Root poems. We got the Yuri Root graphics now. And the bedroom. And we finally achieved. We wrote a perfect poem for Yuri. Nice. And since we since we had selected horror during the special stage, we get this graphic. Everybody in their Halloween costumes and with Yuri drinking blood, tomato juice, and Natsuki eating candy like she's a deer. Just eating candy like she hasn't eaten anything in a while. This piece... Can't tell if I already got this before. I don't know. Can't tell if I already got this one. Already did this one. Natsuki's route is done already, so that's the graphic. That's the graphic I get for achieving 3 perfects for Natsuki. So I guess that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna switch to Sayori. So yeah, we're gonna cause that's the route we're doing next. I just realized there's no music during the desktop screen. Very interesting. So I suppose that's the end of the game. That's or not the end of the game. What am I saying? So that's all I'm gonna do for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I did not experience any dropped frames at all. No dropped frames. Perfect. No dropped frames. Excellent. 0 frames dropped. No dropped frames. Excellent. So, that's it for DDLC Plus for right now. And next time, we'll do the Sayori route. We'll do Sayori's route next. And despite the fact Sayori's route is, like, shorter, especially since she's technically not an option for festival preps. You can only do Natsuki or Yuri. And we already picked both outcomes, so we gotta... So in order to progress, we'd have to reach the end of Sayori's route, technically after Sayori's second graphic. So we just gotta repeat one of the routes before we progress onwards. So I guess that's gonna do it for the stream for the time being. Ooh, I missed a follow. I missed it. I missed a follow. Yikes. Another follower, nice. 39 followers. Nice. Can we get more? Can we get more followers? Pretty please? With the hair in my chinny chin chin. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this stream. So, thank you for watching, and, see you next time. Bye.